Place the fabric on 4 folds. The bottom layer with the open middle serves as the front piece. This is 5 inches apart from the upper layer, serving as the back piece. The length is 45 inches. Add 2 inches to this for hemming allowance. The neck width is 3 inches by 1 inch for the back and 3 inches by 3 inches for the front. Connect your points and mark the shoulder. The shoulder measurement here is 8.5 inches. Next, mark the chest line to be 10 inches. Mark the bust measurement divided by 4 and add 1.5 inches to that. Connect the shoulder line to the chest line and make a shoulder slope of 1 inch. Connect that point to the neckline. With your French curve, connect your armhole from your chest line to the shoulder slope. From the shoulder line, mark the half length. Here it is 17 inches. On that line, you would mark the waist measurement divided by 4 plus 1.5 inches. From the half length line, come down by 9 inches to create your hip line. There, place your hip divided by 4 plus 1.5 inches. Place the exact figure on the hip line on the hem and connect the side measurement from the chest line to the waist, to the hip, and to the full length. Cut out the neckline, starting with the back neckline first. Then the shoulder slope of the back is by half an inch. Cut out the armhole. Then proceed to cut out the whole side. Lift up the back piece to cut out the neckline for the front. The front neckline depth is 3 inches. Next, cut out the half inch, completing the shoulder slope for the front to be 1 inch. Notch the front extension around the neckline area to indicate the exact center front. Place the extended fabric on fold as shown. To cut out the collar, you have to measure the neckline. For the back is 3.75, on fold is 7.5 inches. While for the front, starting from the notched point is 5 inches on fold, making 10 inches. To cut the collar, add both necklines together, you will get 17.5 inches. Add 2 inches to this and it will be 19.5. Divide that by 2 and place your fabric on fold by 9.75 inches. The height of the collar is 3 inches. Mark and rule a line across. Place 9.25 inches on the open end as shown. This is the exact measurement of the neckline divided by 2 plus 0.5 inch. Connect that to the top corner as shown. On the folded area, which is the center back, go up by half an inch and connect that to the 9.25 points. Cut out and please ignore the multiple layers of this collar. You'll be needing one at the end of the day. This is how the collar should look like. The sleeve is placed on fold by 10 inches and the length of the sleeve is 26 inches. Add 2 inches to that for hemming allowance. Come down from the starting line of the sleeve by 4 inches to create the upper arm area and create a curve as shown. The round sleeve is 9 inches divided by 2, 4.5 inches. Add 1 inch to that for seam allowance and connect that to the upper arm. Cut out the sleeve and we proceed to cut the pockets. You'll be needing 2 pockets shaped as a square, measuring 10 inches length and 9 inches widthwise. Now we are done with cutting, we move over to the sewing machine. Weave all raw edges. Place the extended area of the front piece matching up with the notched area on fold. Now place right side on right side and sew the upper part as shown by 0.5 inch. Repeat the same process on the other front piece. Trim off excess seam allowance if necessary. Turn inside out. Poke the pointy area with any tool applicable, and now you are to top stitch the folded area very close to the edge as shown. To attach the pocket, come down from the shoulder area by 21 inches and from the center front come inward by 3 inches. Weave round the pocket area. For the upper part, fold it downwards by 1.25 inches. Go ahead to sew that down with a straight line. From the 3 inches point, place the right side of the pocket on the right side of the front piece. Sew it down straight by 0.25 inch. Before getting to the hem, fold it down by 0.5 inch as shown. Flip the pocket down as it should be on the front piece and sew down the bottom area very close to the fold as shown. With your needle still inserted into the fabric, lift up your foot and close the other corner as well. This pocket is ready. Repeat the same process on the other front piece. To join the shoulder, place the right side of the front piece on the right side of the back piece and sew the shoulder by 0.5 inch. When the shoulder is done, come in with the sleeve. A quick tip here is to measure the armhole area with the sleeve. This is done to be sure the sleeve would fit around the armhole when you get to the other end. If you find extra fabric at the other end, please place on fold and create a notch to spread them on both sides so the sleeve can be well centered when you are done sewing. Now go ahead to sew the sleeve to the armhole by 0.5 inch. When the sleeve is inserted, weave the raw edges. Next, the collar. Sew both ends of the collar by 0.5 inch. Trim off any excess seam allowance to reduce the bulk. Poke out the pointy corner and repeat the same process on the other end of the collar. Turn the collar inside out, place on fold and notch the center. Place the neckline of the coat on fold as shown and also place a notch on the center back. Match the notches of the center back and the collar together. Sew by 0.5 inch starting from the middle to the notch point at the center front. And from the other front piece, start from the notched point, sewing by 0.5 inch, meeting the midpoint. When the collar is inserted, it should look like this. Go ahead to weave the raw edges. Fold the sleeves hem by 1.25 inches and sew with a straight line. Place the sleeve on fold to take the side seam. Sew down the side from the sleeve hem by 1 inch, crossing the armhole area all the way to the hem. Stop few inches before reaching the hem. Now fold the hem of the two front pieces and the back piece by 1.25 inches. Proceed to completely secure the side seam and the lap coat is ready. If this tutorial was helpful, do drop a comment, like, share and subscribe. Don't forget to turn on your notification bell for more videos. Bye.